Hello, everybody. Have you ever felt like there was more inside of you, more purpose, more potential, more greatness, but for some reason you just haven't fully stepped into it yet? Maybe you started, then stopped, got motivated, then lost it, believed in yourself, then doubted yourself. If that's you, well, that's okay because today is not about where you've been. Today is about the decision that changes everything. Here's the truth that most people don't want to hear. Your life right now is a direct reflection of your habits, your thoughts, and your decisions, not your circumstances, not what someone did to you, but your patterns. And I say that not to blame you, but to empower you. Because if your patterns created your current life, then new patterns can create a new life. You're not stuck, you're patterned. And patterns can be changed. Every great story, every transformation, every comeback starts with a moment, a decision, a line in the sand where someone says, enough is enough. Not next week, not when it's convenient, not when everything is perfect, but now. And I want you to understand something. You don't need 10 years. You don't need permission. You don't need everything figured out. You need a decision that you refuse to break. Let's be honest. Most people don't fail because they're not capable. They fail because they're inconsistent. They start strong, but they don't stay strong. Why? Because they rely solely on motivation. And motivation is unreliable. It comes and goes. But winners, they don't rely on motivation. They build discipline. Discipline says, I don't feel like it, but I'm doing it anyway. Discipline says, I'm tired, but I'm showing up anyways. Discipline says, this is hard, but I don't quit. Let's go deeper. Your mind is programmable. Every thought you repeat, every belief you rehearse, every word you speak to yourself is shaping your identity. So if you keep saying, I'm not confident, I am not ready, I always mess up, guess what? Your mind says, got it. I'll make that your reality. But what if you flipped the script? What if you started saying, I am becoming stronger every day? I follow through on what I start. I am building the life I deserve. Even if you don't fully believe it yet, say it anyways because repetition creates belief and belief drives action. You don't change your life overnight. You change it one decision at a time, one workout, one early morning, one no to distraction, and one yes to growth. Small wins create momentum, and momentum creates transformation. Think about it like this: nobody becomes successful in a day, but they fail in a day all the time by choosing comfort over growth. Comfort feels good, but it keeps you stuck. Growth feels uncomfortable, but it moves you forward. You cannot have both. You cannot stay where you are and go where you want to go at the same time. So, the real question is, what are you willing to give up to become who you're meant to be? Here's where everything changes. You don't get results first, they then become confident. You become confident and then get results. You don't wait to feel ready, you act, and then readiness fails. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fail to the level of your identity. So, if you still see yourself as the procrastinator, the person who quits, the one who struggles, you will keep proving that identity true. But the moment you say, that's not who I am anymore, everything shifts. Today, you don't need a new goal. You need a new standard. A standard that says, I finish what I start. I show up even when it's hard. I don't negotiate with excuses. Because once your standards change, your life has no choice but to follow. Let me ask you something real. Which pain do you want? The pain of discipline or the pain of regret? Because both hurt, but one builds your future and the other destroys it. There are people who will spend their entire lives wondering, what if I would have tried? Don't be one of them. Close your eyes for a second. Picture your life 1 year from now. If you stay exactly the same habits, same mindset, same excuses, what does that look like? How does that feel? Now, picture the opposite. You stayed consistent. You showed up. You pushed through. What does that look like now? That version of you is not a fantasy. It's a decision. So here's the truth. No one is coming to save you. No perfect momentum. No magic opportunity. No sudden breakthrough. It's you. You versus your excuses. You versus your habits. You versus your comfort zone. And the question is, who is going to win? Right here, right now. I want you to make a decision. Not a weak, I'll try decision. A real one, a committed one, a non negotiable one. Say it in your mind. I don't quit anymore. Say it again. I follow through. Again, I become who I said I would become. If you want to change your life, live by this. Don't do something easy. Do something hard every day. Keep promises to yourself. Control your self talk. Stay consistent, not perfect. Never go back to who you used to be. This is your moment, not tomorrow, not next month, now. Because one day you're going to look back at your life and you'll either say, I'm proud I didn't give up, or I wish I would have tried harder. Make today the day you decided, the day you stopped waiting, the day you took control, to your excuses, to your past, to anything that tried to hold you back. This is your life. This is your time. And that version of you you've been thinking about, dreaming about, talking about, become them. Remember, believe in yourself and don't give up.